I had always been captivated by the vast beauty of the African savanna, and when the opportunity arose to join a safari tour, I jumped at the chance. Our group consisted of seasoned travelers and adventure enthusiasts, all eager to experience the wild up close. Little did we know, our journey would take a terrifying turn, one that would etch itself into our memories forever. We arrived at the small lodge nestled on the edge of the savannah, just as the sun dipped below the horizon. The air was warm, filled with the sounds of nocturnal creatures awakening. Our guide, an experienced local named Juma, greeted us with a smile that revealed a wealth of knowledge and a hint of something unspoken. He briefed us on the itinerary, highlighting the spots we would visit and the animals we might encounter. As night fell, we gathered around a campfire, sharing stories and excitement for the days ahead. The distant roars of lions and the haunting calls of hyenas added to the ambience. Juma told us about the Maasai warriors, the fierce protectors of the land, and their deep connection to the spirits of the savannah. He mentioned in passing the tales of ghostly apparitions, long-dead warriors who roamed the plains, but we laughed it off as local folklore. The next morning, we set off in open-top jeeps, eager to witness the wildlife. The savannah was breathtaking, teeming with life, zebras, giraffes, elephants, and more. As the sun climbed higher, we stopped for a break, taking in the vast expanse that stretched before us. It was then that I noticed something strange in the distance, an eerie, shimmering figure moving through the tall grass. "Did you see that?" I asked, pointing towards the apparition. The others squinted, trying to make out what I was referring to, but by then it had vanished. They dismissed it as a trick of the light, but a chill ran down my spine. Later that evening, as we settled into our tents, I couldn't shake the feeling that we were being watched. I lay awake, listening to the sounds of the savannah, when suddenly a low, rhythmic chanting echoed through the air. It grew louder, and I crept outside to investigate. There, in the moonlit distance, I saw them, ghostly figures clad in traditional Maasai attire, moving in unison as if performing an ancient ritual. I hurried back to the camp, waking Juma and the others. "You need to see this," I insisted. Reluctantly, they followed me, their skepticism melting away as the apparitions came into view. The ghostly warriors continued their dance, seemingly unaware of our presence. Fear gripped us all, and we retreated to the safety of our tents, but sleep was elusive. The next day, Juma seemed troubled. He revealed that we had unknowingly camped near an ancient Maasai burial ground, a place considered sacred and protected by the spirits of the ancestors. He believed that our presence had disturbed them, and we needed to make amends to avoid their wrath. Determined to resolve the situation, we set out to find a Maasai elder who could guide us. We journeyed deeper into the savannah, reaching a remote village where we met the elder, a wise and weathered man named Nuru. Through Juma, who translated, we explained our predicament. Nuru listened intently, then nodded. He spoke of a time when the Maasai warriors fought bravely to protect their land, their spirits now guardians of the sacred grounds. To appease them, we needed to perform a ritual at the burial site, offering respect and asking for forgiveness. With Nuru's guidance, we gathered the necessary items: milk, honey, and a ceremonial spear. As dusk approached, we returned to the burial ground, the air heavy with anticipation. Nuru led us in a solemn chant, pouring the milk and honey onto the ground while we held the spear aloft. The chanting grew louder, the air around us vibrating with energy. Suddenly, the ghostly warriors appeared once more, but this time, their presence was different. They stood silently, watching as Nuru completed the ritual. A profound stillness settled over the savannah, and one by one, the apparitions faded into the night. We returned to the camp, a sense of relief washing over us. The rest of the trip was uneventful, filled with the wonders of the wild without any further supernatural encounters. However, the experience had left an indelible mark on us all. Back home, I often reflect on that journey, the haunting beauty of the savannah, and the ancient spirits that still roam its vast expanse. The tale of the ghostly Maasai warriors is no longer just folklore to me. It's a stark reminder of the deep connections between the land, its people, and the spirits that protect them. Our encounter taught us to respect the mysteries of the world and the unseen forces that linger in the places we dare to explore. And as I share this story, I hope it serves as a warning to those who venture into the unknown. Sometimes the past is not as distant as it seems, and the spirits of the land may still be watching, waiting, and guarding their sacred grounds.